Good evening. This is a great time for Elder Scrolls stuff going on. This is going to be a great night. Going to do a little bit of a sneak peek into Skyblivion, as this is going to be a really fun time. The dates are kind of a little different from what I've seen in different places. So when you see some of this stuff, don't worry about the dates of when the dates are coming in, and that will do it for me. Good, just seeing the game. This is going to be some really sweet stuff. I want you guys to go into the elderscrolls.com right now and just kind of sift through the site. As you see, the big old cake-like design of the Elder Scrolls. That's makes me hungry. This is a fun thing. Some people wouldn't have called this before as skipping rocks. Of what you do, you just push your finger and then go down. Oh, going to Elder, or are you going to Scrolls, or going to the? You have 3 places to go. This is about the only place you can go. So scrolling down, this is a great thing. I'm getting ready more for kind of leaving the mindset currently. I'll always go back to High Isle because I love High Isle, and I know other people love High Isle. Also, what game you're gonna love is Skyblivion. This is gonna be some sweet stuff. So when we're looking over into Skyblivion, where on Tamriel is Skyblivion? Well, we know about the information about High Isle on the different territories, with Somerset going over elsewhere, and then to Blackwood. As you see, like the small little place here, it kind of, I imagine this is like kind of like a little Israel over in Blackwood, when I think of like the little piece of land right there. Over in Skyblivion, we're going to start exploring and adventuring a little bit further up, just a tad up north, going into what's called Cyrodiil and Skyrim. Now the game's not fully developed, but the game's currently in beta right now, and so what we're looking at here is we're looking at where are we going to start. Now the company, they might do a mystery thing with me, and so I don't know where the exact place we're going to begin at. So over in the inner consoles, you should start noticing the Elder Scrolls Online Skyblivion inside of your inner console. That's a really good thing to be seeing. The all of the little pieces are coming together, the little puzzle pieces. This is some pretty sweet stuff. It's going to be available on our Xboxes, PlayStations, and Steam consoles here in the future. This is a really good thing. Starting out, I'm not going to spoil every little thing. However, we're gonna start out on figuring out where Skyblivion will kind of start. Do you know anything about Skyblivion? I don't either. So I'm just starting. I'm just starting out in the game. So you can kind of go along with this of what this will look like. Now, when we look into Skyblivion, on what has been said before, is it's kind of a reenactment of Elder Scrolls 4, of Oblivion. Has a little intentions of the 5th version of what's called Skyrim. Now, is this just a play from the Waking Flame? Is this a reenactment from the Waking Flame, or from the Dagonists? Well, right now, currently over in Blackwood, we're looking at the Gates of Oblivion event that's going on right now. Are you over in the little place that gets you over to where you start out in the event? That's where Redley is. So Redley is looking kind of like I want to explore, but I gotta stay home at Sweetwater Cascades. So is Redley gonna leave Sweetwater Cascades? Most likely. And then we'll build upon the story about where a character is somewhere over either in Cyrodiil or over in Skyrim, and the stud comes all the way over to Sweetwater Cascades later on down the road, and will propose to Redlia one day. So kind of teasing the first DLC as we are in the first DLC of Blackwood in High Isle currently. So the first DLC in Skyblivion, how is this going to play out? Because I don't know much about the game, but this is going to be a super fun game, fun game to develop. This is an old game. So just to let you know, this game was actually played in the BC times. Like before we were even born, Skyblivion was being played. So you can kind of gather what's going on. So what what is where are we gonna start out over in Skyblivion when we get into the game? When we hit the play button, where are we gonna be? Are we going to be in Glenumbra? Are we going to be somewhere? Are we going to be somewhere Are we going to be in Morcar? Are we going to be set over in the Neben Valley? Well, we're going to obviously be a prisoner. But when we click that play button, where are we gonna go? This is gonna be very interesting, and this is the mystery of the game online to how the game is going to actually start. Now, as it's been said before, that the game will start out where your character is a prisoner over in Cyrodiil. However, for those of us who have been playing the game and can already get into these certain places, this won't do us any justice just yet, because the new players, they'll be going in there and we're like, no, that's not how we see the game, how we're starting out. So it's going to be very interesting when the play button is first pressed. You guys are going to absolutely love starting to look into the game. Right now here, I'm going to take a quick break. I want you guys to be looking into the elderscrolls.com. Scroll down from where you see the map, the Tamriel map. Scroll down, go to the one-time payment, pay that fee, and then all the other things are going to start coming into line. This is a really good thing. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take a quick break, and I'll be right back. Okay, just count back here and Skyblivion. This is sweet, sweet stuff. You're just looking like go into the black zone. Go into the black zone. It's Skyblivion. What's this game gonna look like? Oh, starting out, you're like, you just gotta kind of look. You're like, Well, look up on the top. Look in the top in the middle screen. Look at the top right. Huh. Well, this is a really good thing of what's developing inside of the game set for Skyblivion. This is how the story is developing for Skyblivion, where it's a love story between two characters. They haven't fully been able to get together yet, but in the end, they'll be walking with each other. It's like a marriage like coming true. It's a beautiful love story. That's what Skyblivion truly is. You'll soon see it as it's being revealed to me on the inside. It's pretty soon you guys will understand where you're gonna have to go through some trials in the game to really walk with each other. And so you're sitting here and you're like, what is what what? So kind of the mindset here, getting ready for the first DLC. When we get out of prison, as we're kind of like currently like in prison, if you really want to kind of look at it like what's going on right now, we haven't been set free out of the prison yet, but we're getting there. There's an egg of hope. Yeah, most users will play as a monk. It's just that's that's the mindset I get from Skyblivion. It's gonna be a great time for prayer. You know, walk with your wooden staff in the game. I haven't even seen in real life. There's people that walk around with staffs. I'm like, huh? Is that a magical staff? You got a magical flashlight on your wooden stick? Ah, you can play Skyblivion then, huh? You got your magical flashlight staff. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Very beautiful. Very beautiful. This is coming in. This what I'm doing right now. I'm just working this where kind of bringing this in a little slow, teasing the story here of the first DLC coming in. This is going to be exciting to see what's coming in on the first DLC. What do you think of the first DLC? I love the first DLC. Do you know much about the DLC? I don't. But soon we'll find out like what the DLC is about. We'll go through the tunnels and the walk through the tunnel of love, or whatever heck you want to call getting through life. This is what Skyblivion is really about, is getting us all together. We're not all going to get together, but we're going to get married to someone. Now, there's some people who just can't get married, and then there's some people who is like, I am not getting married to no one, and they're single. So how is a single player going to play Skyblivion? Skyblivion's really being geared towards an MMO. a multiplayer game. As you can see it over in the screen, it's like, well, you see me, like, you really do. Do you see me? Yeah, like, I'm just sitting here like Skyblivion is truly a really fun game to play. You guys will soon find that out. Like as we're getting in more into the first DLC. As we're into the first DLC right now, here, are we in the second quarter or in the third quarter? Because when I'm inputting this stuff, this stuff is saying that the game is going in the second quarter, which is June. And so in the first DLC, this is what is going to be sweet. In the video you soon see, it talks about June 9th. And so the game has some older stuff in like the early days of Skyblivion. So you'll see some stuff over in like some dungeon DLCs over in some dates of years past. So what you'll see soon is for just the game coming out in Skyblivion. The game we're gearing up. We're walking. We're two monks walking in the water. And what do you think? I don't know. What's that first DLC like? It sure is sweet. It's a really, really, really fun time to get ready to find yourself. Even though if you're playing by yourself, you kind of need another person to be with you because it kind of gets lonely if you're just playing all by yourself. You're like, and then other people they come around like, yeah, he kind of needs a girlfriend. She's right here. Don't you see it? She's right here with me. She's beautiful. She is. She's absolutely beautiful. You are so beautiful. I know I am. Now when we get near the game, the game is really, really starting to develop even further. It's kind of a theatric moment. Just give me a second. I always do. So, so yeah, I know, you do. So what are we gonna do? I'd like to watch that. I'd like to watch that short movie. Oh, okay. Yeah, let's do. So, I guess what we're gonna do here is we're going to get ready for the little movie. All right. Well, we'll be right back. Ah, okay. Well, I was trying to make it all theatric, but I I can't do this all alone. I need some help. So what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to make this pretty sweet. I'm gonna go off the screen and just pretend like this is you're in a movie. Okay. I will be right back. Isn't that pretty sweet? I think so. That's like kind of scary going in there if you're like, I'm gonna need my lover to. I need my girlfriend. I need my girlfriend in there. Like those scary werewolf werebears or whatever they are. Where the vampires are like entrancing the werewolves over there in the game. So that's kind of like a sneak preview of the first DLC, which is currently right now the first DLC is getting it going over in the Gates of Oblivion event going on right now inside of Blackwood. So this is some really fun stuff to kind of correlate of what's going on, as most likely June 9th will be when the first DLC is fully developed, where you guys will be able to see that. The actual year hasn't been revealed yet, and so what we're looking at is most likely, well, definitely June 9th. So just kind of like prepare for June 9th for to where we can start gearing towards the first DLC. Now, going into the game as a whole, where are we gonna start out? Like we were talking before, this is a mystery on how the game will begin. So this is a really good stuff. I'm gonna go off of the screen, and this is really a celebration. It's gonna be a very suspenseful night in the as the first DLC is now being born. Oh, whatever it is. Okay, I'll be right back. Oh, okay, I just got back here and looking for those of you guys that are gearing towards the first DLC here. It's set by the company to be on June 9th. Now, I think I'm gonna look on here of when this says here of when the the actual release date is of December 25th of 2025. As it's been said before that Skyblivion is being released in the year of 2025. This makes this a little bit more complex as the DLCs grow. It's absolutely a blessing to see this stuff come in. So on June 9th, what year are we going to put this in? I would love to put all of this in tonight. It would make sense just to put all of this in all tonight. It was really honestly. But the all of, we all have to be in line, and so thinking about June 9th, when the company actually presents new games, it's in the month of June, and Skyblivion has been set for June 6th of 2025. So as you can see, I set the first DLC 6 months later over on Christmas. It's like a Christmas present. This the first DLC is that that's what it is. Truly, it's a Christmas present, and I would love for it to be Christmas tomorrow. We all want Christmas to come. So what has to happen is we have to pay for the channel. And what I want you guys to do first is go in there, pay the one time fee, and then we can get this stuff working a little bit quicker. And so with everything, with all good things, it takes some time. And looking at this is a beautiful thing. So looking at the other DLCs on when the company actually put in the month and the day, that's going to be interesting because I haven't looked at the two other videos that are in here. That's this is a truly a blessing to see. Got the stray dog with me, starting to whine a little bit. And so what's going to have to happen is we're going to have to get all of the lines communicating, because there's going to be three basic groups, and how we get this in, how you guys are going to know how to pay for this. Look at what this says right here. This content requires the base game, The Elder Scrolls Online Skyblivion. There's a little thing where we have to have the program of the base game of the ESO. We have to have the base game of which is $19.99. We need the game. So what I had put over on theelderscrolls.com is the one-time fee of $19.99. Soon you'll kind of see what the company is doing and how the company will be able to put in Skyblivion. It's a mystery on where we will actually begin our game. It's going to be an adventure. It's going to be There's going to be some sweet rolls in there. And where's the sweet rolls? I just can't get the name out. It's almost too good to be true. You know what I'm saying? So the release date here is currently showing December 25th of 2025. I'm going to rewrite the release date as June 9th here for the first DLC. However, what date is going to be the actual date that the actual DLC is released? That is yet to be seen because the base game has to be linked up or has to be related to the getting the operating system working. The operating system is fully functioning. However, it has not been fully developed yet. So what we're going to have to do is we're gonna have to look at a little bit more. And what I want you guys to do, if you can get in to the Skyblivion beta, then that's a great thing. You'll love going through here and seeing what the beta looks like. The company will be hands over. Will show you where to go and what you need to buy, and we'll show you where the links will go. I'll do the best I can to get the information in as it comes to me, and I'm not going to know how to do all this stuff all at once. It's gonna take some time, and looking at 2 other videos, that's a lot of information to go over in one setting. So I think what I'm gonna do here is I'm going to keep on tracking on the first DLC, such as we're gearing here for this in this month of the Gates of Oblivion event that is going on. I think it goes on until almost the last day of the month, which is like over here in November. I think it's November 28th is when Gates of Oblivion event actually ends. So we're looking into getting the first DLC proven as Blackwood has been proven before. So right over here, this first DLC, we're just in the egg form of the DLC. As you can see, the DLC has been properly inputted. The pictures in there. The game is put in there. However, we go back over to the Skyblivion. We're not gonna see a true picture. And you see what I'm saying? The whole company has to go in, and we have to approve a video or a picture. We have to get some sort of picture in here to when we go back over to the to Skyblivion, we're gonna see something that's available. And right now, this is currently just in beta. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna click on the beta button here of the Elder Scrolls Online Skyblivion. You'll see it looks a little bit different, but it's the same basic same place. All right, so this is really good. Make sure you guys see this on your screen too. Yeah. Okay. So this is good. This is getting better. As the game, it's being geared towards an MMO style for the game. You'll see on the kind of like the bottom part of the section for the game where it shows the popular user defined tags for this product. It shows action, adventure, strategy, action, RPG. There was no button for a multiplayer. Now down on the on some of the other buttons, there is places showing that it's an MMO game. This is what the game of what I'm seeing. It's more of a multiplayer game to where we gather together, like over in the Gates of Oblivion event. We're gathering so we can fix the bugs that are going on. As you can see, Skyblivion, the game is just in beta currently, and so getting us to where we can play all together, it's going to take some time. And that little word called action RPG, that little phrase is kind of the key to understanding what an MMO is. It's a multi MMO RPG, multimedia online, multi 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 many online role playing game. Multiple many online role playing game. Action RPG. We got action going. Well, there's no action in the game. It's like we're in a black hole right now. So I'm gonna take a quick break here. As you can see, the release date is for June 6th of 2025. I was asking before in a couple different circles of what the whether the game should be like in the online format or directed towards the online. And I kind of got the feeling that the online side needed to be paid more attention to, and so I'm paying more attention to the online side. So you guys will understand a little bit more as the game develops, a little bit more as we get a picture. Inside, if you have a Steam console directly, you'll start seeing the Elder Scrolls Online Skyblivion as the pictures are not completely developed yet. As you see the picture developed in here, there's many other pictures that have been developed inside of the system. They just haven't been fully developed yet through the screen. As you can see, there's just a basic black screen here. There's no skill picture. There's no video here to show the game, as the game has not been seen as fully developed yet to where we can get a picture in or a video. Once the things come in line, we're going to have some pictures in here, and there's going to be tons of stuff to do. I want you guys to get involved in the community of Skyblivion, where what you can do here is you can scroll down, and you can find community groups inside of Steam. As you see the button here that I'm going to with the mouse, where it's blinking, where find community groups. That's kind of looking like the place. I've never clicked on the button yet, but there's a possibility that this is quite possibly where the groups are going to be able to develop. Now the system it is just forming. So what I did want to put in is I wanted to put all of the languages in, but that's not entirely possible because the languages have not been realized yet. So I just inputted it in the system as English with the interface, the full audio, and the subtitles available for you guys that might be disabled. This is a full on game where you'll soon see inside of your library, where you'll be able to search the game, and you'll be able to buy the game. The question is, in the base game of Elder Scrolls, how are we going to get the game to play? Like right over here in the where the play now button, we want to play. Like when we click on the button, we want the game to go in. So as far as the operating system, we need the base game to be functioning properly. Now, whether I put this in as just like another DLC, that would not make sense. So we have to understand what the $19.99 base game fee actually is. I inputted it just in case for the company, just in case there was a confusion. I put in the one-time fee over in the elderscrolls.com, which you can pay, and that will suffice, like right there, to where I'll be able to connect back up with you guys, and I'll be able to form some sort of key to where you guys will be able to press that play button. What the company I think is doing is they're going to be able to develop this inside, and that's the kind of the point. Like if there's any confusion, um, so putting in the Elder Scrolls Online base game in a DLC in here, that really wouldn't make sense, um, as far as putting that inside of Skyblivion. I mean that makes more sense if the base game is not being paid. If there's any confusion, like over in here where it's just saying the game is just in beta currently. Usually over in the system it says this game requires the base game to be played, and so that's an important step. I might just form some writing to where it says something 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 writing there. I'm kind of getting tired right now, and so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take a quick break. Hopefully you're having fun and in game night and learning a lot about Skyblivion. I'm going to take a break, and I'll be right back. Okay, just got back in here, and I think I got the dates corrected. So I'm just going to explain it here as you guys watch here on the screen. I'll explain what's going on. This is a really good thing. This is far away from 2025, June 6th of 2025, with the Skyblivion game coming in. I'm going to look in the system here. June 6th of 2025 is the usual dates that the company comes out with releasing a new game. So this is a really good thing. We have the total game, the game title of Skyblivion coming in on June 6th of 2025. This is a really good thing. I'm going to check this here really quick on the system here. Okay, so the here, and I'm showing here in the inner system, it's showing June 6th of 2025. That's a good thing. So the first DLC, I want you guys to mark this down. The full game is being released on June 6th of 2025 at 7 p.m. PDT. I'm not sure what PDT is. Pacific Dating Time, I guess, of what that might be called. I don't know. PDT. That's what it says in the system. So if you understand that, that's great. So June 6th of 2025 is the release date for the full game. Now going into the first DLC, I'm going to see what the date that this just gets confusing when you're looking at everything. So the first DLC is put in for June 9th of 2026 to June 9th of 2026 at 7 p.m. PDT, whatever the PDT is. But June 9th of 2026, kind of if you're kind of gathering why I'm saying 7 p.m. is because when tonight when the stream or the live thing comes in 7 p.m. So the first DLC, it will be released on June 9th of 2026. Going further into the second DLC of Skyblivion. Let's see here when this says here for the second DLC. What is this? The second DLC. And a little strange because it's going back to the same thing. But the second DLC is set to be released on June 4th of 2027 at 7 p.m. So the second DLC is looking good on June 4th of 2027. Now the third and final DLC that we will be looking at for the date, because we have June 4th of 2027 for the second DLC. The third DLC, looking at the next year, which is a really good thing. So the third DLC, as looking at it currently, is set to be released on. Wow, that was like, seeing my eyes are just. I'm not seeing too well. Apparently, it was saying unavailable, and then all of a sudden, boom, went in. So the third DLC is set to be released on June 5th of 2028 at 12:01 a.m. I think that's a Sunday night and kind of like Monday morning, June 5th of 2028. If you want to check your calendars, this is all being recorded, so this should be good to go. As the third and final DSC will be released on the 5th. The company kind of likes to go in the beginning of the month, like kind of the 5th is the kind of the regular day of the month that the company likes to release the new games, and so I'm trying to keep June 5th as the set day. However, we can't get June 5th all the time because the company doesn't work on is closed basically on Saturdays and Sundays. Basically, I don't know why, but that's the reason why some of those dates are a little different, a little off from what like we're trying to keep on a regular schedule. And so with the third and final DLC, the the game of Skyblivion will be complete in ESO on June 5th of 2028 at 12:01 a.m. This is a really good thing to see. I'm not going to show all of the videos of the DLCs because that takes up too much time, and you wouldn't understand if all of the game were presented right now. So this is a really good thing to be seen, and super excited now that that is taken care of because I was thinking that the first DLC it would be a great Christmas present. Well, and the company kind of think of June, the month of June is kind of like Christmas. And the month of June for the company is Christmas to us. And so looking at December, we can forget December 24th, December 25th. Can't forget it. Can't forget. Can't forget. And so this looks good. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go off of the screen, and I'm super excited for Skyblivion to come out. That's a long ways away. Come up June 6th of 2025 for Skyblivion to start out. Long ways away. There was a massive amount of people that had said the game of Skyblivion was being released in 2025. Well, that's what's being released. So we have June 6th, I think it is. June 6th. June 6th. Yep. For Skyblivion. June 6th of 2025. That's some great stuff. I'm gonna go take a recess break, and I will be right back. Hopefully you're having fun tonight.